Hi, it's Mitch from PickDogs.com here with your free pick in the Wisconsin versus Northwestern college basketball matchup on Saturday, January 13th, 2024. Of course, if you like our free picks, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Use that discount code PICK for 15% off. We also have Dime Club and Sharp Trading Plays meant for people who make big bets. If that's you, go ahead and text that number that you see on the screen. These are not available on the website, but let's get to this one. We've got Wisconsin taking on Northwestern, Big Ten college basketball action. Man, what a loaded card we have today, including a lot of these early games. And boy, you know, with the NFL and the NBA also going today, college basketball holding nothing back. And, you know, we start to look at, conference play and the major conferences especially. Boy, they're just so competitive this season. It is crazy. When we look at Northwestern coming in 12-3 on the season, 2-1 straight up on the road. Of course, they also have that home win against Purdue, which is pretty good on the resume. Meanwhile, Wisconsin 11-3 on the season, 8-1 at home. That one home loss, the Tennessee Volunteers. That game was earlier this season. I'm not sure if we would even get the same result if these teams played again. You know, the Badgers have been really, really solid at the Kohl Center, taking care of business. But one thing we know, last year it was all Northwestern in this series as the Cats took both games against the Badgers. So a little bit of a revenge factor here. When we look at Northwestern coming in, they've started their Big Ten schedule 2-1, losing at Illinois, and then beating Michigan State at home, and then beating Penn State at Penn State. When we look at, they played that earlier game as well against Purdue. So they are 3-1 in the conference. And I have to say, if the season ended today, Northwestern would be in the NCAA tournament. This team, is a veteran team. We knew that coming into the season. But so far, so good for Northwestern. That loss against Illinois, no shame in that. And we all know that, no one's going to run the table in the Big Ten. When we look at Wisconsin, they probably have a better shot of running it in the Big Ten because they're still undefeated in the Big Ten. They had beat Michigan State earlier in the season when they had that, that one conference game mixed into their out-of-conference schedule. They've opened this portion of their Big Ten schedule beating Iowa, beating Nebraska, and winning at Ohio State 71-60, absolutely thumping the Buckeyes in that game. Coming into the season, I didn't think that Wisconsin was going to be all that good. They look to be a little on the young side, but I think what we have here is college basketball is a young player's sport. And Wisconsin, well, they have good young players. So, if you have good young players and reasonable coaching, well, it goes a long way. Northwestern has the opposite. They've got a veteran team, but it's still a good coach. I didn't mean the opposite, like they don't have a good coach. I just mean they have more of a veteran team. They shoot the three extremely well. Their offense is just pretty much very, very efficient. And Wisconsin's defense, not really the same Wisconsin defense that we've seen in the past. They do not guard the perimeter well at all. Meanwhile, they shoot decently from the perimeter. They shoot well from the floor. They just have that massive home field advantage. Northwestern getting a bundle of points here. They're almost like baiting you to take Northwestern in this game, giving you that many points. Man, what we've seen in a lot of these conference games is these teams, they get home against, in spots like this and these crazy spreads and these spreads that something doesn't look right. And normally, well, it ends up for a good reason. I'm going to take Wisconsin, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. They're 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.